Hey, everybody. Coming back at you. It's Monday. Beautiful day. The sun is out, so I'm always excited. Listen, if you've been following me on my YouTube channel, you know that I'm doing a little mini series on how to get started with this awesome all in one product. It's a marketing product, builds your funnels, your web pages, your marketing pieces, all of that kind of stuff. It's called Go HighLevel or HighLevel. There's a lot of companies out there that white label it. What do I mean by that? That they put their wrapper around it. So Funnel Gorgeous is one. Many of you are in that community, a fantastic community. But the question that I get all the time is, how do I get started? I feel so overwhelmed. So in this little mini series, I'm just talking about the top 5 things that you should create and the order you should do it. And the first one was create your calendar. Uh, because you want to get face to face with people and start talking with them. So you need a way to connect them to your calendar. The second thing is the lead magnet. And I've got all kinds of trainings about how to create that juicy lead magnet to get people coming closer. And today I am just going to walk you through how to create the opt-in form. Super easy. I've got a couple shortcuts that I'll share with you. And, as always, if you need more help moving your business forward, then make sure you jump into one of my paid membership groups. Or if you are ready to up level your business and invest in the back end machine that gets you leads every day, clients every week, then you need to use my affiliate link for Go HighLevel, because I have a lot of these things already built out for you, and you can just copy and paste and get going. All right, so let me share my screen. Okay, let's do this again. I always have to, always makes me nervous here because sometimes Facebook doesn't allow it. Okay, so hopefully, let me just check over here. You can see this. Now, I am inside of Go HighLevel, and I am in the like the funnel builder part. Over here to the left, this is where you get to everything. And kind of in the middle here are the sites. And so those are the funnel pages that you build out. All right. Is that making sense, what I'm saying? In order to get your lead magnet to work, you need an opt-in form. So I've got sites selected over here on the left. If I come up here to the top, you'll notice that I have forms, and I just go to the builder, and I have all kinds of forms here, but I am just going to add a form. Now, this is fairly new. Go HighLevel is just constantly updating, so it's kind of hard to keep up with everything. They now have allowed you to create some folders for your forms, which will be time saving also. And what do I mean by that, or why is that important? When you start building out a lot of things, it's nice to put things into folders so that you can keep track. But for right now, I'm just going to add a new form. They have a lot of templates you can use. I'm just going to start from scratch. And then what we're going to do is we are going to modify it. So just out of the box. Now, let me say this. I'm using Go HighLevel's platform right now. If you're using someone else's white labeled program like Funnel Gorgeous, things might look just slightly different because each agency can modify it. But just out of the box, they've kind of got a template for you. And if you like it, you can just be good to go. But up here at the top, there's a little pencil. And the first thing that I'm going to do is rename it. And tune in a little closer, kids, because I always like to use a little emoji in my title. And you'll see why in a second. Doesn't matter what emoji, but it just really pops out. And then the name of the form, what you want to do is name it to something that makes sense to you. Okay. So let's say that I've got an opt-in. Let me see. which one do I want? I don't know. I'm drawing a blank here. So maybe I'm running a 5-day challenge. Okay. You just want to be as specific as possible. All right. So there it is. And now what we want to do is over here to the far right. I don't know what you call those little symbols, but if you click on that, that opens up where you can do all of your formatting and all that kind of stuff. Now, can I stop just for a second and say, we all love pretty. And yes, if it looks nice, professional, put together, it does help. But don't be spending hours on these things. That's just another form of procrastination. I'm just going to be blunt and put it out there. All right. So that green button, that's not my color family, so I'll probably change that. You'll notice there's just all kinds of things you could add here. So here is a header image. So I could put a little header if I wanted. And do I have something? Just kind of, this is one of my clients. I'll just throw that up here just so you can see it. So here you could have a little image here. I'll just leave that. Hey, Kathy, if you're watching, we'll do a little promotion for Southern Vacations. All right. You could change the background so you could add an image. Again, don't be spending a lot of time on this. Okay. So here, the fonts, you can change those. You can change the font color. Let's see what else here. You could put a border around. Let's see this little border around the individual names or the field names. So here it's a 1 pixel solid. You could, again, you could just play with whatever you want and dress it up, dress it down. I wouldn't spend a lot of time on all of this. I would just basically add what you need. Again, the key is in this mini series is to how quickly can we get you to the end game? And that is, we want you to be able to start connecting with people, to book appointments. We want people to opt in. So let's just do quick and simple kinds of things. Okay. So that's just some of the options. Here, again, if you just want to use some of these pre-built, look at all these beautiful templates. And again, keep in mind, if you're using a white labeled product, this may or may not be there, those templates, okay? What happens, so up here at the top under options, what happens after they fill in the little opt-in form? Right now, the default is on message. So we're just saying, thank you for taking the time to complete this form. I'm going to change it and just say, and I'm going to talk about this in just a second, but thank you. Watch your email for this awesome digital goodie. Okay. I normally send them to a thank you page, but again, we're taking baby steps. So what this means is after they fill this out, then a little message pops up and it says, okay, thanks a lot. Look at your email, all that kind of stuff. Now down at the bottom, this is going to be a little hard because these windows, let me see if I can bring my window up a little bit. Down at the bottom, there's something called sticky contacts. So turn that on and boy, I tell you what, this is not good. I need to put in a support ticket because what we want is right behind that. maybe if I make it super big, I can move it. I can barely, I don't know if you can see it. What I'm grappling for here is use GDPR compliant font. I am going to turn that on if I can snag it on. Okay. Whew, that was difficult. Basically, it just makes your fonts more readable, and more places are, suggesting or wanting you to do that. All right. So basically, that's all you have to do over there. All right. If I click the button, so now I went back up to the first area and now I clicked the button. As I said, the green is not in my font colors. If I had my font color on my fingertips, I could just paste that value in, or I don't know, let's try to pick something that kind of matches Kathy's little color scheme here. Okay, so that's good enough. And instead of button, click to get the details, okay? Or click to download, whatever it is that you want. All right. So again, it hasn't taken us very long at all just to dress this up a little bit. So this is very important here to have this little box. When you click on this, notice the terms and conditions. You can click on this link and add your own terms and conditions. So this is super important now to make sure that you have that there, so you can just modify that. Then the last thing that I'm going to suggest to you, again, going out of the gate, we want super simple. Don't overcomplicate things, especially for a lead magnet. I would only ask for their name and email. Now, if I'm selling something, I probably would ask for their first name, last name, and phone. But it kind of depends on the price point. If the price point is pretty low, the more steps people have to go through, the more time they have to think about it, they hesitate and they back away. So think carefully about whether you want to add the phone number. I am going to just click and exit, or click that little X. I don't want that. And I don't want last name. So now it's super simple here. I put a logo in. You don't have to have the logo. First name, email, the little checkbox, click to get the details. And remember, when they click right now, it's going to go to message. In the next video, I'm going to show you the golden #1 page. So make sure that you watch that video, the most important page that you'll ever create and the most important moment in time with your people. All right, so stay tuned for that. So now let me just click save here. And now we could embed this form. I'm going to go back though. And I've got several pages here. Another, been kind of a fairly recent update, this little clock thing. If you click on that, it will float up to the top the most current things you've worked on. And so now here's my little opt-in 5-day challenge. And notice the little emoji. Why that is important, or why that's going to save you a lot of time, is when you're building out your automations, I always talk about consistency, and you kind of use the same acronym all the way through that entire funnel. You use the same little emoji, and you can find things super quickly. And you'll see, if you stick with me in these little mini series, you'll see why that makes a difference. But there it is. There's our form. And you could go back and watch my simple lead magnet video that I created previous to this one. So when you're building that and you need to connect to a form, here's the form that you can use, and you're good to go with that. All right. Is that making sense? Let me come back here and come back to you. So anyway, it's that simple. Again, when you're using a powerful engine like Go HighLevel, don't overcomplicate it. Don't spend a lot of time trying to learn the entire system. It's kind of like thinking you're going to finish your PhD in 2 months. All right. I am just teaching you the main things that you need to figure out so you can get your business up and running, or so you can I point here? So you can get these systems implemented in your business and get your freedom back. All right. So again, if you're just starting out and you want to up level your business, reach out. I'll put the affiliate link someplace below. So you could get a 14-day trial of Go HighLevel and you could snag some of my templates, or join our business membership, the Digital Business Academy. I'm right there with you every day, helping you along the way. As always, have a great day. If you catch this on YouTube, then I'd love it if you subscribed and follow along in this journey. All right. Take care and thanks for watching. See you later.